Hello everybody and welcome to another Mugenbine review. This time of Victory Leon, the upgrade of Air Leon. And just so you know, in this video I won't be comparing him to Air Leon, because I don't want to touch my Air Leon ever again. Not after his arm broke off, and I had to replace it, I had to fix it. Okay. Now, the first thing you might notice about my Victory Leon in particular, he has a Galaxy Rex head. You're probably wondering why he has a Galaxy Rex head. I was too when I got it. You see, the person I bought this from, the original lot I bought was a lot of Galaxy Rex and Mockterra. A very, very rare Mugenbine. Mockterra was the main reason I was buying the lot. See, the lot pictures had an inbox. Victory Leon and Mockterra in the picture. Unfortunately, that Victory Leon and that Mockterra, yeah, it turns out, once we won the auction, the guy selling it messaged us and said, first of all, he'd already sold the Mockterra on a message board, which immediately pissed me off, because I was really looking forward to that Mockterra, because it's a super rare set. And then, he took like $15, $20 off the set lot price, which dropped it down to around like $45, which was still a pretty good deal for a Victory Leon. So, yeah, I went along with that. And then the Victory Leon arrives, and it's got a Galaxy Rex head on it, and I'm pissed. Because I was just really angry about this. Because, again, like I said, we had troubles with the guy already. And he said he didn't know I had that head on it either, but it did. And I read the description and everything. There was nothing said about it. And that's when I kind of realized why it was so cheap. Because usually you can't get a Victory Leon for like $80, for less than like $80. And I got mine for about $45. So, yeah, in the end, I'm probably going to eventually buy another Victory Leon, but until then, I can at least review this one, and he can stay in his giant robot mode. As much as it infuriates me. Of course, standard Mugenroid, although this one's legs are clear. Comes with a ton of parts. These ramp pieces. It's a very large Mugenbine set. These forelegs. These wheel sections. These large rear legs, this huge lion head, this turret piece, and this giant canopy piece. Now, I think we'll start with vehicle/base mode. And we'll start by building. I think we'll start with the base. So, okay. First, you'll want to take the ramps, click them together. And then I don't think there's a specified way you need to lay them. And then from there, you will take the rear lion legs and attach them with the silver facing outward on either side. Then you'll take the front lion legs, clip them on top of that with the silver parts here facing upward. Then you will take the giant lion head piece and connect it between, and there you have your ramp base arch thing, which is fine. It's fairly large. There it is next to the Mugenroid. So I guess if you're building like a Mugenbine city, which thinking about it would be extremely expensive, but regardless, if you're building a Mugenbine city, this would be like a nice front entrance, I guess. Then you want to take the Mugenroid, fold him up into the standard vehicle position, and then you basically build him up the same way you do Build Giraffe. wheel parts onto the sides, cab piece onto the front, and hose slash gun slash whatever the hell piece onto the back. And there you go. And rolls very well. The guns can kind of move up and down on the pegs or individually. And if you put the guns flat down, it can drive in and through. Let's try to get a smooth run through. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work super great, but does work. Alright, so now let's move on to the Lion mode. First, obviously, as usual with these, disassemble everything. Completely rip it apart. Although I still recommend being gentle with these sets anyway. Okay, now let's see if I can remember exactly how to do this. Flip out this peg on this wheeled section and clip them together. Then I think peg them into the top of the canopy piece. Off to the side. Take the Mugenbine, bend him in half at the knees from how he was before. Flip out the lion head, which is huge. Fold the guns on this piece straight up. And then I believe we are ready to begin. Okay. First, take the Mugenbine. And we are not, because I forget what we do here. And now I'm desperately trying to remember what I'm forgetting here, because I'm at a loss. I cannot remember exactly what I'm supposed to do from this step. Because I know these two sections connect one way or another. But I can't quite remember how they do it. I have this connected upside down. This is one of the bits where I really wish I could edit, because I'd love to get this part out. Okay, maybe I'll figure out as I go. I'm just going to connect the ramps up onto this section, like this. Attach the lion head to the front here. Yeah. Oh, I remember. Rotate these blocks so that, if I remember correctly, the central peg is the one we want. So we want the silver facing forward, and you connect those. And then you can, yeah. If I can get connect it like this, or you don't want the wheels facing upward when you attach this piece, because then you can connect the legs, and immediately I've done something else wrong. I always have trouble with how this set works, because I always forget how it does. Okay, let's see. I know the pegs need to go upwards. Alright, I think I remember. Okay. you will want to use the top pegs on these lion legs. And you will want the wheel pieces to be connected like this. And then you will connect everything up like that. And no, that's wrong too. I just am at a total loss with this set. I feel like a complete idiot, because I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Okay, because I have a vague idea on how this is supposed to work, but can't remember the exact details. Okay, so it's clearly not like that. I think I've got it now. You'll want to assemble this section like this, I think, and then God, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, let's try. Oh, jeez. I only now realize what I'm doing wrong. Okay. You don't want to connect the lion legs by this piece. You want to connect them by here. And I think you're technically supposed to have the gray piece facing forward. Let's just hope I don't run out of battery life before this ends now, because I don't want to re-record this. Then you connect it like this. Actually, wait. No, you don't. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You connect the cockpit facing upward. Then you peg the leg base on like this. And if I remembered correctly which way it connects. Yes, I did. Then you flip the feet pegs here on the back of the Mugenbine, or Mugenroid, downward. You connect the gun here. I'm not quite sure which direction. Just like that. Finally, you peg on the lion face, if all the pegs will cooperate. And there it is. Victory Leon in its winged lion mode. And it looks pretty good. It does look like an upgraded version of Air Leon's. Which is good because that's what it is. So, and there's no articulation other than the opening mouth. And now we move on to the giant robot mode. So of course, completely disassemble. Also, I deeply apologize for what was probably a 5-minute portion of me just trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. I don't know why, but this set always messes with me when it comes to how it works. The Mugenroid is in standard vehicle configuration. Go to the bottom of the rear lion legs and flip out these heels. This part I always remember. fold up the rear lion paws and connect these to make the lower legs of the large robot. Then you will rotate these sections so the silver faces forward, and you'll connect it with the middle peg. I think this is what was messing with me. I put it on backwards. I think it's just how these parts work differently between the two modes of Lion and Super Robot that kind of messes with my head a little bit. Then you will want to flip up these pegs, take the large cockpit piece, and snap it onto the back. Flip out the little pegs from the sides of the ramps. And connect. Alright. Flip the lion face back out. Peg it on with just the lower pegs. And this is the part where I'm never sure. I don't know if you're supposed to peg the head on to all 4 pegs, or if you're only supposed to peg it onto the rear 2. I'm just going to use the rear 2 because I think that looks better. And then you can either, officially you're supposed to take these 2 pieces, peg them together like this, rotate the arm forward, and connect it as a staff, which, there you go. If you're going by the official directions, that's what you do. I think it looks stupid and it's kind of impractical for storage. So what I do is I take these pieces and I peg them on to the back of the shoulders. They limit articulation, but there was barely any in the first place, so it's no big deal. And there you have Victory Leon, all combined, and his face is still flipped down. That's one thing, though. Flip the face forward. And there you go. And he looks pretty good. I'm not going to get anybody out to compare him with, because frankly, this has been frustrating enough as it is. Do I recommend this guy? Hell yeah. Good set, fun set. Just messes with my head a little bit, and I don't know what the fuck. But overall, yes, good toy. Definitely a buy. It has been me, the Phantom of the Internet. Please like, comment, and subscribe every Saturday and Sunday, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night.